Good morning, child welfare. It is Wednesday, December 21st. I hope everybody is doing well and is closer to being ready for Christmas as we possibly can. Just a couple of items. Just wanted to address one thing that I know that has been coming up, and that's with the increased illness in the valley with RSV and flu and COVID. If there is going to be kind of some of the same concessions that we saw with COVID on video visits. And at this point, there is not. There's a couple of reasons. One is that we've learned a lot since those times when we were allowed to do video conferencing in and around PPE, in and around environments that lead to high spread. For example, being in close contact, that 6 to 10 feet for 10 to 15 minutes, what we know and how we can do social distance interviewing. So the federal government and the state government have not allowed any moratoriums again, even though we've seen some increased illness. I know that we have got some homes that have kids that are sick in it, and what we're asking is that during the next couple of months to try to schedule your home visits early in the month, and if there's some illness there and have to reschedule, it allows some time for some rescheduling. I know that this is not ideal, but we do feel that what we have learned through our COVID experience is that you can conduct a home visit safely, even if there are symptomatic people in the home with uses of masks, potentially an outside interview. We know those interviews may not be as full as when everybody is healthy, but still to lay eyes on kids, even in foster homes, and making sure that we're doing that full safety assessment and still having those conversations are still very important. Now, if you need to have further conversations once you have met your mandate of seeing people face to face and you need to follow up with a video conference, that certainly is very welcome, and that is still allowed. So certainly not spending an enormous amount of time in the home, but enough to still do what we need to do, which is assess for safety and have those conversations face to face, and then we can certainly move the rest of those conversations to video conference. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to your supervisor, manager, myself, and certainly we're open for case by case situations depending on what it is. We know not all policy and statute covers absolutely everything, and those conversations still can be had, but as far as a general statement, video conferencing is still not allowed to meet our mandate of face-to-face visits every month. The last thing that I would say is be on the lookout for another video from me on Friday before we get to the weekend. That will probably drop sometime Friday mid-morning, maybe not first thing in the morning. Our Christmas video that I normally do will be going off on that time. I hope everybody had a chance to look at the DHS newsletter and a special video from senior leadership. So if you haven't, please take a look at that from Jesse. There's a special video that senior leadership did for the holidays, and that link is embedded in that newsletter. So with that, I am going to sign off. I hope everybody has a great rest of your week. I wish you all and your families a wonderful holiday season. I am going to take a few days off next week and just kind of recharge and get ready for 2023. So no video next week. I hope everybody has a great holiday, and just appreciate everything that you all do. Questions or concerns, please continue. Supervisor, manager, myself, and we will see you all around the corner. Bye-bye.